All right, hello fifth grade. Today is day 20 of our video lessons. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Today will be quite a long video. We do have quite a bit of stuff that we need to go over. So I think that's it. As a reminder, please be sure that you are completing your exit tickets. I have not been receiving most of your exit tickets, so please be sure that you are completing that, okay? Very, very important. Um, but I think that is all the announcements I have for today. Go ahead and pause the video and get started on your warm-up. All right, let's go. So we have 4 over 5 of 20. Now remember what this looks like. This is our second day of these types of problems. And what this looks like, what we're doing here is that, remember, we have 20 pieces of candy or pieces of whatever, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? Your friend is getting 4/5 of it, 4 over 5 of it. Well, how much is 4 over 5? Well, what we're doing here is that we have 20 pieces of candy. We have to split that up into 5 rows because our denominator is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one. All right, and I'm just gonna make it into like a square because I like to visualize that this is like a piece of Kit Kat. I don't know why, but I always like to visualize that we're working with Kit Kats here. One of these days I will go grab a Kit Kat bar and show you how we can work with that. But anyways, back to this problem. What we're doing, everybody, is we're splitting up this whole 20 or total pieces of candy into 5 rows. Right? So we're gonna have to split it up here, 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 and here. And remember, each row has to have the same amount of circles in each of them. So, do it with a different color. How many can go in each row so that in each row they are the same? Exactly, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm just gonna count them up to make sure that I have 20, that I have all of them and I didn't miss one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, indeed, I have all of them. Now, your friend took 4/5 of it. Now this whole piece, if this whole piece is 20 of it, and this whole piece is, one whole, all of this is one whole, but did your friend take one whole? No, how much did they take? What's the fraction? What are the pieces that they took? Exactly, 4/5. So they took this many, this many, this many, and this many. So how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 4 over 5 of 20 is 16, everybody. That's our answer. All right, let's move on to number 2. All right. Let's see. We have 1/7 of 14. So how many total pieces do I have? 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, how many rows am I going to have to make? 7. That's what my denominator tells me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you don't have to make it this big. I'm just making it big so you all can see it. And again, I'm just going to make it into a square just because I feel like it's just a little bit more organized if I make it into a square. So I have 1 row here, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, and 6 and 7. Let me just count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 rows. 7 rows, and 14 circles that I need to equally distribute. So how many circles, how many pieces of candy can go in each row so that in each row you have the same amount? Exactly, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What you could do too also is set it up exactly how I have here and just go one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then so on until you run out of circles. All right? So if this whole piece is one whole, did your friend grab one whole? Did your friend grab 7 out of the 7 pieces? Sorry, everybody, it got cut off. But anyways, did your friend grab one whole? No, your friend only grabbed 1/7. So they only grabbed one of them, one piece. And how much is that? 2, exactly. And that's it, your answer is 2. So our objective for today, everybody, is or actually I'm gonna hold off on telling you all the objective. Let's go work through a couple of more examples, and then I'll tell you what we're gonna work on for today. Let me just erase this really quick. And also, thank you for those of you who are telling me, who are giving me feedback on the videos. If you can't see something or if you can't hear me correctly, just let me know and I'll make sure to fix it, all right? But anyways, let's go do a few more examples. Let's say that we're doing, I don't know, 3/4 of 16. What's our answer to that? Well, I have 16 total pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16? How many rows is my candy bar or whatever going to have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I have 16. I have 4 boxes. How many is going to have to go in each box so that they're each equal? Exactly, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And did I use up all of them? I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All of them got used up. And I have it set it up now. If this whole piece, everybody, is one whole, did your friend grab all 4 pieces? Did your friend grab the whole bar? No, they only grabbed 3/4 of it. They only grabbed this many. So let's count up to see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our answer to 3/4 of 16, 12. And that's it. Let's do another one. One more. Let's say we got, let's do an easy one. 1/2 of 20. Well, we have 20 total pieces. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How many rows do I have? Or boxes? 2. If I have 20 total pieces, how many can go in each row? 10, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, did your friend grab the 2 pieces? No. How many did your friend grab? Only 1. They only grabbed this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our answer is 10. And that's it. Hopefully, this is becoming a bit easier. But What we're going to do today, everybody, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're just going to make it a little bit harder. No, not harder, but we're just going to add an extra step to it now. Because if you notice, every time that we've been doing a problem, we always have a good amount of circles, and so they're all fitting in perfectly, right? For a previous problem and for your warm-up, you had, I think, what was it? We had 3/4 and 16. We made 4 boxes, and the circles fit in perfectly to each box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how they were all fitting in perfectly? That is not always going to be the case, everybody. Sometimes they're not going to fit in perfectly. And here's what I mean. Let me just erase this and I'll show you an example of what we're going to be doing today. Because today we're going to be working with these types of fractions where the circles don't always go into the boxes evenly. This is what I mean. Let's say that I have a problem of, I don't know, 3/4. And instead of saying of, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the multiplication sign. Because remember, that's what we are doing. 3/4 times 25. Well, let's start it off the same way we have with the other problems. I have 25 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I have 4 rows. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's where it gets a little bit complicated. I have 25 circles. I have 4 rows. How many am I going to have to add in each row so that they're each the same? Now, I know you're probably getting a little bit confused, right? Because let's say we're doing it the method that I told you before, where we'll do it one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and follow along as well right now. Whoa. We're figuring out, or we're finding out that they're not fitting in evenly, right? Because remember, each box has to have the same amount. This is where we're gonna have to do something different. We're not able to draw anymore because our drawings aren't really working out. So what we're gonna have to do, everybody, is we're gonna have to think a little bit more critically now. Think a little bit more carefully. Because what we are essentially doing with this is we have 25 circles and we're trying to split that up into 4. Pretend that you have 25 bags of Cheetos and you have 4 friends and you want to give each friend the same amount of Cheetos. What operation does that sound like? You have 25 Cheetos, you have 4 friends, and you want to give the same amount to each friend. That is a division problem. What we are doing here in this step, every time we are doing the drawings and we are splitting them up, we are dividing, everybody. We are dividing 25 and 4. Or what's another way we can rewrite this? 25/4 is the same as 4 divided by 25. Now this is where it gets really, really cool. A pretty cool trick, but I'm going to do it in another whiteboard. We had this so far, right? 25 and 4. But that is the same as saying 4/25. Check this out, everybody. This is a cool part. Let's divide this. 4 goes into 25 how many times? 6. 6 times 4, 24. 25 minus 24, 1. We can get a mixed number from this. We can definitely get a mixed number from this right here. What is my whole number? The 6, right? What is my numerator? The 1. And what is my denominator? The 4. Remember, we did this last time. If you need review on how we're getting this, we did this in the videos before. I think it's day 15, 16 maybe. But this is what we got right now. And so what this is telling me, again, going back to, let's say that you had 25 pieces of candy and you're trying to divide that up into your 4 friends. Each of your 4 friends, let's say this is one friend, another friend, another friend, another friend. Each of them are going to get how many pieces? You're going to get this many. So this person will get 6 holes and 1/4. This person will get 6 holes and 1/4. And this person will get 6 holes and 1/4. And this person will get 6 holes and 1/4. And now look, now I have it perfectly because now I can solve my question. 3/4 times 25. Well, again, remember, if this is your whole, did your friend grab the whole? Did your friend grab all of the 4 pieces? No, they grabbed how many? They only grabbed this many. So now, what can we do? We can add it up, right? 6 holes and 1/4 plus 6 holes and 1/4 plus 6 holes and 1/4. I'm gonna do that right here. Let me just erase this part so you don't get confused. And again, let's add up our fractions first. Or no, let's add up our whole numbers first. You could do it any way you want. You could add up your whole numbers or you can add up your fractions first. But I like to add up my whole numbers first. That plus that plus that is 18. And then 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, 3/4. So everybody, this is my answer. 18 holes and 3/4. All right. So again, hopefully you're noticing that this is not more difficult. It just requires an extra step. Okay, because before we were just drawing the circles in each row. But for this problem, for these types of problems, we were noticing that we just couldn't do it like that. We had to do it mathematically through algorithm, through this right here. Okay, let's do another example and hopefully it becomes a lot clearer. All right, let's say 1/5 times 12. So again, draw your circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many rows? How many boxes? You have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, again, remember what you are doing is you are splitting up these 12 pieces of candy to each of your 5 friends or your 5 brothers or sisters, right? You want each of your brothers and sisters to have the same amount of candy because that's the only fair way, right? You have to split this up evenly, but if you try drawing it, you're going to see that they're not really going to add up evenly. So what are we going to have to do? we are going to have to, we're going to have to divide, right? We're dividing these 12 into these 5 rows. So we have 12 divided by 5, or we can also rewrite that as like that. So if I have, let's say that I have 5 12s, let's divide that. 5 goes into 12 2 times, 5 times 2, 10, 12 minus 10, 2. So our mixed number is what? Our mixed number is 2 wholes, right? Remember, this is your whole number. This right here is your numerator. And this right here is your denominator. But remember, this is not our answer yet. That just means that each person, if you're to split 12 pieces of candy to your 5 friends, that means that they'll each get this many. 2 wholes and 2 over 5, 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 and 2 wholes and 2 over 5, all right? Now, how many did your friend grab? Did your friend grab 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? They grabbed 1/5 of that. They only grabbed this fraction. They didn't grab this whole part. They only grabbed this fraction. So that means that they grabbed this many, 2 wholes and 2/5. And that is our answer, everybody. So, you might be thinking, well, Mr. Yanez, can we use this method that we use right here on all of them? Well, let's check it out. On every type of problem? Let's see. Let's go back to our warm-up question. I think we did this one for a warm-up. We had 3 over 4 times 16. And if you remember, we drew the 16 circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We made our 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we split it up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And so our answer was, they were grabbing these 3. So our answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But let's do it the other way with division, or using this standard algorithm. Let me just erase this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and solve this question that we did in our warm-up, but instead of using the drawing with the circles, I'm going to try to do it with a regular standard algorithm. Or actually, I already drew that. I don't need to draw that again. I am dividing my 16 pieces of candy into 4 rows. So that tells me I have to divide 16 divided by 4, or write it like that. Okay, so 4 goes into 16 how many times? 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. What is my mixed number here? This is my whole number. This is my numerator. This is my denominator. But since this right here is 0 over 4, I can just not even include that. So my answer is 4. So when I do this, when I make the box, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is only for one box. So this will be 4, this will be 4, this will be 4, and this will be 4. Now going back to this problem, 3/4 times 16, how much did they grab? They grabbed 1, 2, 3. They grabbed this many. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is what? 12. And check this out, everybody. Did we get the same answer? 12? 12? Yes. Again. So we can use this method if you want to now. This is now another tool in your toolbox for fractions. This method will work just as much as this method, okay? So we learned two different ways to solve these types of problems. I showed you both ways, this division and the drawing part. It's up to you now to choose which one is going to work perfectly for the type of problem that you're given, right? Because if we're given something like this, where the drawing works out perfectly, then go for it. But if you're given a problem like the one we did before, where the circles weren't going in perfectly, then this method will work best, okay? But it's up to you now to choose what you want for the problem that you're working on. So on your worksheet, we're doing lesson 7, page 111. Hey, that rhymes. And you're just gonna get some practice on it, right? And let's go ahead and do number 1 as a class. I'm gonna lower the camera down. All right. Okay, let's do 1A. 1 of 24. Now, hang on, before we begin, notice how some of them have the word of, and some of them have a multiplication sign. That's the same thing, okay? So 1/4 of 24, I think, what do you think, everybody? Do you want to do the drawing with the whole circles, or do you want to do the standard algorithm? Let's go ahead and do the drawing with the circles. And then for number 2, I'll do the standard algorithm way. We have 1/4 times 24. I have 24 total circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. How many rows? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. How many can go in each row so that they're all the same? I have 24 circles. I need to divide that up into 4. 4 groups. So I'm going to have 6 in each row. Hopefully you figured that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All of them got used up. So you see, this method here worked out perfectly because every box got the same amount. And how many did this person grab? 1/4. Did they grab 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces? Did they grab 1, 2, 3 pieces? Did they grab 2 out of the 4? Or did they grab 1 of 4? They grabbed 1 of 4. It tells us right here. So our answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is our answer. Six. Now, part B, number 1, part B. 1/4 of 48. Whoa, already, I don't think I want to draw 48 circles, right? So I think this is a perfect opportunity to make a standard algorithm. But what am I going to have to divide though? That's the question. Well, we're going to have to divide up if we were to draw it, let's say that this circle right here had 48 circles. I needed to split that up into how many rows? 4, right? So I'm dividing 48 divided by 4. or 4, 48. 4 goes into 4 how many times? 1. 4 times 1, 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. I bring this down over here. 4 goes into 8. 2 times. 4 times 2, 8. 8 minus 8, 0. Do I have another number to drop by? No, so I am finished. 8 minus 8, 0. I do not have a remainder. So what is my fraction? What is my whole number? 12. Do I have a numerator? 0. Denominator? 4. So I could just leave this as 12. But remember, this is not your answer, right? Because if we're to make our box, I need 4 rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 12 just tells me how much is for one box. So this is 12. This is 12. This is 12. And this is 12. So now I can go ahead. The last step is to check my fraction and see how much did they grab. So in this case, how much did they grab? 1 over 4. So that means that they only grabbed 1 out of the 4. 1 out of the 4. So my answer is what? 12. All right, everybody. So now, go ahead and try to finish this up. The back part is word problems. Now, everybody, I'm really hoping that at home you're using the UDCL model, okay? The UDCL model works with all types of word problems, all right? You have to make sure that you're being organized and that you're being neat, and you're going back and looking at your answer and asking yourself, does my answer make sense, okay? One thing I encourage you to do when you get word problems is write out your answer, okay, in words, all right? Now, you're gonna get some tricky questions. These 2 questions right here I'm talking about. K and L. See if you can solve these problems. I will set up the first one for you. 3/4 times some number will give me 27. Your job is to find out what that number is, okay? So it's much like these problems, except they give you your answer and they don't give you this one. See if you can find out what this question mark is, and the same thing for this problem, okay? So these are your challenges, your challenge questions, but all of this you should be able to do, including the back part, all right? So again, page 111. All right, everybody, but that is it for our math. Again, I think we've been doing some pretty cool fraction stuff. I honestly like the fractions that we're going over in the 5th grade class more than I like the fractions that I'm going over with the 4th grade class. I think with 5th grade, with all of you, we're doing some pretty cool stuff, and I hope you're finding it cool as well. And again, if you need some review, go back and watch the previous videos. Now, science. Yesterday, I only assigned the introductory page. Now go ahead and finish up the whole page, all right? Again, it's about dinosaurs. Go ahead and finish up the rest of your article for science. But other than that, everybody, that is it. Remember, today we have our first Zoom meeting at 1 o'clock. All right, I'll send the link out soon. But that is it, everybody. Have a great day. Hope you're all safe. And yeah, have a good day.